Hey everybody, thanks for joining me for another episode of Blind Buys. I need something different to wear to work tomorrow, but since you guys are killing it so hard on the requests, I don't really have to think all that much about what I'm going to pick. Jalix 7747, I hope I pronounced that right, wanted to see some more of the Valentinos that I've got. I've got Born in Roma, Coral Fantasy, and Yellow Dream left, and I too would like to get some more of these open. So we're going to pick 1 through 3, 1, 2, or 3. Pick one and just unbox it. So Google says 1, Yellow Dream. I guess we'll do that one. I was actually hoping more for Coral Fantasy. That's the one I actually want to open. But Yellow Dream will be just fine. And we will, of course, do the rest of them in due time. If you would like to see either of them specifically open, just let me know down in the comments or on any community tab or anything else. You could head over to Instagram at Blind Buys Fragrance, and there you can see my entire collection, the entire wall, and pick something specifically out, and I will be more than happy to review it. This box is being a little stubborn, so we're going to have to change directions. Okay, so our main accords, on Fragrantica is warm, spicy, sweet, and fruity with a little bit of vanilla in there. So let's see what we have for notes. They don't really give us too many. Looks like 7 there. We have pineapple, mandarin orange, and I can already smell the mandarin orange coming out of this box right now. Gingerbread, and spices, nice vague spices. Vanilla Absolute, whatever that is, and cedar essence. And boy, oh, it smells through the cap, guys. This is probably a beefy stink. So I've got some Paco Rabanne Ultra Red. I just wanted to wear something different today. I wanted that nice patchouli. So we'll go on the right arm. 1, 2, a little shot on 2. Third shot, flip a coin, guys. It might be hot, it might not be. Third shot's small, warm, spicy. And there we go. Okay. Okay, yeah. So it's that vague spices. I'm not a super big fan of vague notes, but vague spices. I would say cinnamon and yeah, it just kind of smells like, I don't know why they called this Yellow Dream. It smells like Christmas. This smells like something that's nice nice around the holidays. Although it does smell vaguely fresh, as if there's some sort of ozonic or marine notes in there that's not listed. Opposed to the Valentino Uomo Intense, we've got sort of a leather vibe going on there. Same cap, same band. Although the cap almost feels a little cheaper. Anyways, we should really stay on the notes, shouldn't we? So we're getting, yeah, it's a little pineapple-y. This is my first pineapple scent. I don't have a Ventus or any of those pineapple stinks yet. So, yeah, fruity. And, yeah, winter spices, which is kind of not what you would really expect from something called Yellow Dream. I didn't really expect this to be, a winter scent or anything like that, you know? So the dry down, I love vanilla and I'm big on cedar. So hopefully in about 2 or 3 hours, we really figure out what this has to offer. I'm starting to get a bit of a waft up on that vanilla. It seems a bit early, really. Perhaps it's the frosting on the gingerbread. I don't know, guys. Really, I'm going to wear this for 2 or 3 days, 4 days. I'm going to try and get some more reviews out and try and be as timely as possible. But I also want to be thorough and give you guys good product. So we're going to wear this for a few days. Luckily, it's going to be cold and crappy out. So this should fit perfectly well. It won't be too sweet or cloying because of the heat or anything like that. So we're going to wear it for a few days and we're going to let you know how it wore out on the other side of the waterfall. Alrighty guys, let's get some housekeeping out of the way. We've got batch code 38W901 Bravo. Did that focus? I don't know. That means it was made in September of last year, September 2022. I got this off of Dillard's with Coral Fantasy because Coral Fantasy isn't for sale on FragranceNet and hasn't been for a few weeks for whatever reason. I paid $100 each for them, and they are both 3.4 ounces on the box, which works out to $29.41 per ounce. Before we go any farther, I really want to preface this by saying this is a very nice scent, but it does lack. So, off the bat, I thought it's sort of redundant in terms of things like Spice Bomb Infrared, Arrow's Flame, even a little CK Gold, even. But as I wore it more and more, it stopped being so redundant with its warm spices. But what it makes up for in its lack of redundancy, it fails in projection and longevity. In terms of projection, it's somewhere in the middle, but on the lighter end of things. And in terms of longevity, I wasn't getting a full day out of it. Maybe my skin's a little dry. Maybe I haven't been moisturizing enough, but I was getting maybe 6 good hours out of it, which isn't horrible, but you really want something that makes it through an entire workday, 8 to 10 hours. It's well blended. It's got a nice fragrance to it, but it doesn't really help it in terms of longevity. What you smell off initial sprays off of a tester isn't really going to be anything near what you end up with 6 hours down the road. You get the quick pineapple, mandarin, and you also get those base notes coming in a lot earlier than you would think they would. The cedar and the vanilla come up, and they don't actually act as long-term base notes, I don't think. It's actually the ginger and maybe the gingerbread. But what I have in my notes is that it dries down after all that, everything's gone. It's like a candied bit of ginger. Like if you cut up some nice ginger root and threw some sugar on it and made it into candy, or however you make candied ginger. That's what this smells like in 4 or 5 hours time. It's great. Maybe even a little watery, I would say, as a weird adjective, watery candied ginger. It's beautiful. It's wonderful fragrance. But is it something that you actually need in your collection? I really hate to say it. Probably not. It might end up being redundant in your collection, especially if you're not trying to build out, if you're not a completionist like I am, if you don't care about having every single Born in Roma, then, I don't know, man. Get a sample, see if you like it. But chances are the projection and the longevity aren't really going to be worth it for you in the end. And that's kind of a shame, because it's a beautiful scent, and I think everybody should have the chance to wear this, even if it just makes you feel good. And if you don't like it, well, whatever. Scent's subjective, man. That's cool. That's fine. But anyways, guys, this one took me a little bit. I don't know if any of the other ones are going to be faster. But until I see ya, Find something that's as unique as you are. Wear it unabashedly. And until next time, take it easy, guys. Thanks.